I'm not a senator's son, but my dad's still pretty cool. Alright, 10thumbspro.com. What are we doing? We're bringing you Fortunate Son. Time to do a little bit of classic rock and roll. Great song by a great band. You guys know I love Creedence if you've been following, especially since the beginning. We've done quite a bit of Creedence, and this is a great one, and we're going to get those sixths just right. Plus, we're going to include a little bonus lick in there. And even more good news, the verse and the chorus are only just F, G, F, C, and then G, D, C. So really, really easy on that part too. 10thumbspro.com, new songs every Wednesday, new songs every Saturday. We're breaking this one down for you right now. If you want, you can become a Patreon. Starts at $1 a month. You get PDFs with every single song. But if you came just because you want to play Fortunate Son, that's cool. I dig it and I respect it. I want you to grab your ukulele, brain attention span, follow me on in, and let's break this one down right now. Alright, so let's just get started with the intro. Okay, now what I'm doing here is from the 9th, with my middle finger, I'm going to slide from the 9th fret of the C string to the 11th. Then I'm going to get that pointer finger down on the 10th fret of the A string. That's a 6th interval, okay? Like Brown Eyed Girl would be another one where you might recognize that sweet, sweet sound from. Or Rolling Down the River. Then we're going to slide up from the 7 to the 9, and then the pointer finger on the 8th fret. Now what I'm going to do the next one is I'm going to slide from the 5th to the 7th, but instead of putting this pointer finger down on the 6th, I'm going to actually put my ring finger down on the 7th. Okay? And then for the last one, I'm going to grab my ring finger and slide from the 5th to the 7th on the C string and get my pointer finger on the 5th. Okay, so from the top of that. Alright, then there's a little bend. Well, really we're going to go from the 6th fret of the E string after that to the 3rd fret. Alright? But we're going to give this a micro bend or a blues bend, just the tiniest little push up before we go to the 3. It gives it a much bluesier, twangier sound. Okay, so that part happens twice. So I'm going to run through it 2 times. I'm going to play through it nice and slow, and I want you to try to keep up. And if you can't get it, it's not going to take too long. Just pause and run through it and really make sure you get comfortable knowing where your fingers are supposed to be. Okay, so from the top. Alright, then you go right into the strumming part. Okay, so the strumming part, you're going to need a G chord, an F chord, a C chord, and a G chord. Now, so G chord, F chord, C chord. Alright, and the strum pattern, we're just going to do a down, down, up, up, down, up. You can get some mutes if you want. You go down, mute, up, mute, up. If you wanted to as well, okay? One time on the G, one time on the F, one time on the C, one time on the G, and that looks like this. Again. Okay, so the chorus is going to be really similar, but we're going to substitute our F chord for a D chord. So it's going to go G, D, C, G, G, D, C, G. Let's go ahead and play through it 2 times together. Alright, and those are the only 2 chord progressions that you need to know for the song. Lastly, there is a little interlude. There's another little lick that you can play, and you're going to need to come up here to the 10th fret of your E string and get your pointer finger on the 8th fret of the A string. Alright, we're going to move this down a half step. We're going to go boom, boom. Alright? So just everything over one fret. Do, do. And then you're going to tap this one real quick. And you're going to bring it down to 3 and 5. 3 on the A string, 5 on the E string. And then you're going to tap this one and slide it up a whole step. 5 on the A string, 7 on the E string. So you put that piece together and you get something that looks a little like this. Again. Alright, so that's the intro, that's the chorus and the verse, and that is the interlude riff. It ain't me, I don't sing a song, no. It's a great song, everybody, take care, right? Alright, that was it, Fortunate Son. Maybe you're like me, and you remember the helicopters coming in that scene with Bubba and Forrest when they're going into Vietnam. And the rain, stinging rain, sideways rain, sometimes rain seems to just jump right up and get you. Alright, so that's the first time I heard this song. I'm a 31-year-old by the time you're watching this, maybe 31 and a couple days older, what do I know? But that's where I got it from. Maybe our younger 10 Thumbs fans, it's the first time you ever heard it. Congratulations, you're in luck, because this is an awesome song. And maybe our older 10 Thumbs fans, our more life experienced 10 Thumbs fans remember when it came out. Maybe they saw them in concert. Alright? Leave your Creedence memories below in a comment. 10thumbspro.com, Skype lessons 101 if you want to get better. And until next time. Take care, everybody. 10thumbspro.com. It's a wonderful world.